Hey there guys, this is 88 Shadow Angel, back once again, or here again, I don't know. And today today I'm going to bring you the finished build of Ferrus Manus. So as you can see him here, in all his glory. So first and foremost, this is an absolutely gorgeous model. The detail in it, the character in it, in the pose and everything around it is just amazing. They have really, the Forge World team have done a really beautiful job with yet another astounding Primarch model. About the build, as you'd expect, to be honest, it wasn't as bad, it didn't seem as bad as what I first thought, because I thought the backpack was going to be ridiculously complicated, just to do with all the elements on it. But thankfully, it's really simple, but a bit tricky if you're not used to Forge World kits, of course. In terms of what it was only the body that needed cleaning. As you see in the other video, the hammer comes in 3 different bits. So you got the back bit, then the arms with the handle, then this bit. Goes together really nicely, as you can see, giving this really beautiful looking hammer. So let's have a bit of a closer look. So, as you can see, proper intent look on the face, which is absolutely beautifully detailed. If I can just get a bit of a closer look at that. There we go. So, proper intense look. And then, obviously, he's swinging the hammer around. So, then you get the side. This I found to be probably one of the more trickier bits on the model. The tabard, I think it is. Because it's got that one bit, the main bit, connected with the 2 at the back. You then have this bit in the middle on its own, and then the 2 separate ones there, which they're joined together, I should say. They're not separate, they're two joined together, but they fit in to form the chains in the middle. Obviously then the arms swinging across, with the Legion numbering the right side. All the pistons and everything in the legs of the armour, just to finish that off. Then the backpack, just to have a closer look. So he has 1 servo arm on this side, with the heavy flamer, I think it is. I'm not sure, I'll have to relook at his rules for his servo harness. So just to give you a look of how it kind of fits, because you'll notice that you get this sprocket to fit around the outside, so it sits just on a bracket at the bottom, because there's a small pipe that fits on there, and it connects onto this middle piston-like wheel in the middle. Same for this one, it fits on there, and then it goes up there, and then this one, I'm not sure what that is. I've taken it as a plasma, because most servo harnesses have plasma cutters on them. Actually sits on this arm, just in there. It's a very small join, so it's just used a bit of green stuff just to stick that in there. You then get this the power cables fitting into the bottom of the backpack, so it gives connection between his armour and the power pack. And yeah, and then obviously just amazing amounts of detail. Then as for the base, as you can see by the way I'm moving this around, there is the usual Terminator size base in the middle. But as with Fulgrim, it's either a choice of whether you have him on the Terminator base or you have him on the big display base, which is getting me a bit with the Primarch models, because I wish they'd make them so that the centre base could, come out. But I'm sure if you use magnets, you can remove this section here, take that off, and then you can slide him out, and then use him as a as is to. But then again, my understanding is you can actually use Primarchs on these bases because they're meant to be extremely bulky. I think I may be wrong in that, but I'm not sure. But I've, like I say, I was told that you can use the Dreadnought bases for Primarchs because of their size and build and everything. It just gives them that bit more ominous presence. Plus, it's a display base. If you're going to be an arse about it, then don't even bother. So yeah, so one of the other things I really liked about the Ferris model is the fact that he has bare arms, which I thought was quite cool. I don't know why I thought it was quite cool for a Primarch, because I know Angrons are quite are meant to be uncovered, but they're all covered up. Whereas this one is quite clearly out in the open. Because I thought they were just going to have armour up to like his elbows, and then you have obviously the silver forearms and hands. But it's quite cool that they've got the biceps, and the detail in them is just amazing. You know, the fact you can see the veins flexing. You can see the muscle tension and the veins popping up at the top, and everything in the arms, and it just adds so much more character to the model. The breastplate looks amazing, and then once again the head. You then get this Iron Hand symbol separate, so that actually you have to attach yourself, so you have the choice whether to or not. And so yeah, it's like I say, it's just so much. In terms of how I'm going to paint him, I've settled that I'll go with a fairly fluff based, so his arm will be black, and I'm going to try and do some cool blending in with the arms to make it look more of a natural transition between the metal part of his arms and his natural skin. Now I know someone asked, and I do apologise if I forgot the name, asked if I'd be doing a painting guide on this guy, on Ferris. I'm hoping to. I'm still deciding on whether to do the painting on the black armour or something like that, because the way I do black armours is really quick and really, it's really simple. So it'd be a fairly short vid, but I think it looks quite cool. Because the same way I did all my Death Company and stuff like that. It's a simple effect, but I think it looks really cool because it makes the black armour kind of pop a bit. So I may do a guide on that. But yeah, but as always, drop me a comment down below if you want to see anything in particular, paint it, or how I'd paint things, or tips or whatever. I'm always happy to help. And so there you go, guys. I hope this has been somewhat helpful, because as we all know, Forge World and instructions to put things together go hand in hand, of course. But yeah. So there you go, guys. Like I say, it's a quick look at how he goes together and things like that. It's a really nice kit, really worth, if you're into the Horus Heresy stuff that Forge World are doing, then yes, it is a stunning model. So the next vid will either be him or it'll be something else painted up. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on it. But there you go, guys. As always, drop me a comment down below if you have any questions or anything like that. Always happy to read them, and like I always say, I'll try and respond to them as often and as much as I can. For all the updated work in progress bits, follow the link down below over to the Facebook page, where I have all my work in progress stuff, photos and stuff of battles and models and stuff that I've got, which I'm hoping to do a bit more with. And I'll catch you again next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Catch you later, guys.